What is up, guys? JaretCampisi here with my main man, Dado. We are back in the garage for another episode of the Custom Daytona series. Basically, that's where we take this beautiful Triumph Daytona, customize it with your support, and then give it away once we're done. If you want to get involved, now's the time. Our patrons are growing by the day as we get to the end of this January. By the end of this month, we're giving this bike away. If you want to check out how that all works and be a part of the series, head on over to patreon.com/Campisi Customs. It'll be on the screen right here. It'll always be linked in the description below. Welcome to one of the final episodes. Hope you guys enjoy. So Dado spent all weekend building these beautiful benches just so we could have something to film on, so we look more professional. Don't we look professional, guys? So today we are going to be doing a couple things, finishing off the levers with the Rizoma aluminum anodized black and red accent levers. That was a mouthful. Team should have said that one. So we're going to do left and right levers. We also got a Shirai, I believe that's how you pronounce it, lithium ion lightweight battery. Look how badass this thing is. Here's what's awesome about this, guys. Saving 3.5, 4 pounds at that, you know what I mean? That height is gonna be a big difference. It's something you'll really notice. So dropping the 20 some pounds off of the exhaust area and then another 5 pounds off the top of the bike, it's gonna be freaking badass. So listen to some of the stuff this thing does. Holds charge for 1 year without maintenance. So no plugging in battery tenders. If you don't ride your bike within a year to keep this charged up, then you don't deserve to have it, in my opinion. Ultra light, 1/5 the weight of lead acid batteries on average, okay? Zero sulfation for longer service. It's a drop-in replacement for the OEM battery. Military spec carbon composite case. Faster cranking for better starts. And super fast recharge time. No explosive gases either, so hopefully it won't blow up while you're riding down the road. But yeah, I'm really excited about this. One of the patrons, actually a few of the patrons really wanted us to do the lithium ion batteries, so shout out to you guys, you know who you are, appreciate it. And then the last thing that we got is a freaking bracket for the front reservoir. Since Triumph, if you're ever watching my videos,
Get your shit together.
well, no, but like if I order a reservoir for a 675R, just have it mount at the stock location. Why would you move the mount location?
Or supply the bracket.
Or supply the bracket. Same thing with Rizoma as well. You still have to buy brackets for all the parts. Just include it all together. I think the entire motorcycle community would be like, yes, do that, please. So here's a new bracket.
That doesn't look right.
Really? Don't say that to me.
That doesn't look right.
Well, we'll find out. But that's what we're gonna be doing
And this
today.
is why. This is the reason why they should include brackets.
So stay tuned.
Check out our manager, slacking on the job.
People are asking why I was talking about firing him.
This is what he, come on.
Do you have any idea how expensive this guy is to do our paperwork?
Sitting next to the stove.
He's so expensive.
Come on, buddy.
Those
we
are-
got work to do.
You're supposed to be working. Lithium ion batteries in the past kind of got a bad rap from people saying, you know, they didn't work for their bike or they wouldn't hold their charge or it was cold and they wouldn't crank. And I was reading all kinds of different information before I bought one to make sure that, you know, it was a legit thing since we're going to be giving this bike to someone. And from everything that I read, a lot of the issues that people had were from people buying batteries that didn't actually fit their motorcycle or weren't specifically for their bike. So on Shirai's website, you can go in there and actually type in your make and model. You can type in your make and model and bike and all that stuff, and they actually tell you the exact batteries that will fit your OEM stock battery replacement. And that's how you avoid issues with things like it melting or not starting or any of those other problems. And plus this is a technology that's been around now for 10, 20 years or even more. And like any technology, it always improves over time. So now lithium batteries are good to go. So you can hold those comments in the comments section where you're telling us how your battery blew up and killed 14 people and all kinds of bullshit.
Okay, so another thing that I wanted to mention is when you're replacing a battery, even if it's a factory replacement, a lot of batteries suffer damage because of vibration. On a motorcycle, you get a lot of vibration. One cool thing about this company is they provided these adhesive back spacers. Okay, they're cushions. What you do is you slide the battery in your tray, and if there's any kind of space in between, you make up for it with these, and that'll keep the battery nice and tight in there, and it'll allow a little bit of movement, but not too much vibration or slop, or it'll damage the battery.
I debated whether or not.
Hey, do you hear the manager?
Dozer!
He's growling over there.
What are you doing, bud? Dozer hates
Someone's
whenever
not happy
when he's
right
not
now.
the center of attention. Guys, this battery is so light. It's incredible. Holy shit.
I can't even do like finger lifts.
I'm actually really excited for this. Are you?
There's nothing in there.
He's huffing and puffing over
Is it
here.
because we're not giving you attention,
What's
Dozy?
wrong?
Okay, so there is an issue.
What's wrong, bud?
It's because we're not giving him attention.
Oh.
All right, so this battery here, obviously it's a lithium ion battery, needs a special charger, and I do have a smart charger for it, but I was telling Jarrett there's a special port here that allows you to plug in a super fancy charger.
So cool.
Right? But what I'm going to do is I'm going to use, this is a regular charger, but it's got a voltage meter on there, and I use it just to test batteries. It's not plugged in or anything. But once we clamp it on, it'll tell us if it's fully charged. So we're just going to check that out.
I imagine it would come charged.
13.3, perfect. So we can install it right on a bike. We don't even need to do anything with it. They come pre-charged, but this is weird.
It's weird.
Doesn't weigh anything.
I'm excited about this. I told Teens she needs to do her job and pop the battery off.
Brought to you
or pop
by
the seat off. Shirai.
Shirai.
Oh, I should have let you say. You would have butchered it.
No, I would have gotten it right.
By the way, people who are asking, she is half Lebanese, half Russian.
Why are people asking that?
People were asking me. Jeez. Give him an attitude. My God, I just asked a question.
Dado, where are your damn tools?
Where's your bathing suit?
You know what? People are yelling at me for wearing bathing suits.
Yeah,
so
guys, we
no
got a lot
more.
of hate for her wearing bathing suits, so that's why we've stopped it.
No
But the
more.
bod is still there, as you can see. She's got stretchy jeans on at least. What are you looking for?
I'm looking for his big set of.
Check, please.
I'll give you my big set of wrenches.
Wrenches.
Get him first. I'll get the other side.
So while Teens is taking apart the seat, Dado said
I
he
don't know
had.
what we're playing with.
Dado said he had a surprise for me.
Hey, dude, check this out. Ready?
What is it, bud?
Waters. Lots of. Just kidding. They're black and tan.
B&T's. Yingling and regulars. Yingling, sponsor us for Christ's sakes.
Please sponsor
We're
us.
single-handedly keeping you guys.
Jared's
in
getting
business.
so expensive.
I asked Dado if he had a little bottle opener. This is what he pulls out.
It's my big stick. Think big, see?
He would have one of these. Here, hook me up, bud.
Yes!
Life.
The strap's got to come off, so we're going to pull this out, undo the strap, undo both of the leads, slide the new battery in, and see if we get extra 5 horsepower out of it.
I think we will. I mean, we're saving another 4 or 5 pounds.
You'll notice that in cars and bikes, the positive terminal is always covered, and that's because the negative terminal is hooked up to the chassis, and the entire chassis is ground. So all these metal bolts that go through the chassis that touch, or anything that touches metal, is ground. So if you accidentally touch the positive lead of the battery, you connect it to anything that's metal on the bike, you'll short it out. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna ensure that we disconnect these one at a time. I always disconnect the negative because the positive is always covered. Because if you uncover this and this is hooked up and you go
Touch
to
something.
undo this and touch it, the worst I think it could happen in this case is we'll blow a fuse. That's what fuses are for, but we don't want to risk that. So just something simple. And Jared's like, you should mention it because, you know, there's a lot of riders out there that don't even know how to take their battery apart. So
What did you bring us?
Cheese
Cheese
and chips.
and chips. The
Cheese and
Weekender.
chips.
The Weekender. Doesn't that sound like a band? The Weekender. Don't steal that band name.
it's a hippie name.
That's my band name. So we got some chips. We got some cheese. And we got some dozer, wherever the hell he went.
No, he's
He's back upstairs.
Are you eating cheese, teens?
I don't eat
No, I hate cheese. I'm stupid.
Oh,
5-second roll.
Ew, no.
Off the ground, and in it goes. Disconnecting the negative. And then we can do the positive. If it touches anything, it won't. Who was that? Who was that? God damn these girls. Take 14 over here. You guys wonder why these videos.
What stick is this?
Oh my god! Eat it, just eat it! It's a cheese stick! Dado's like, I'm just trying to get stuff done over here. Alright, this thing's unhooked. Go ahead and pull that bad boy out.
Oh, I need both arms.
Is it heavy?
It's
Is it?
yeah, it's really heavy. Feel
Let
that.
me see. Okay. Holy shit! Oh my
Dude,
God.
I don't even need to go to the gym. Ready?
That's a big difference. What do you think we're saving? I think they said about 4 pounds.
I don't know what's in here, but there's probably a mini motorcycle parked inside this. So this battery can be used, God, it's so light. These batteries can be used in motorcycles that utilize the top or the side terminals. Nice thing with these batteries is they gave us 4 bolts and washers, and on ours, we can hook up the terminals to one of them. And let's say we want to do accessories down the road, instead of jamming a couple of leads on the same screw, we just hook them up on the side if there's room, and we're done. So yeah, this is pretty cool. So I'm loving this battery. I'm actually considering about buying one of these for my R1.
Yep. That's what I was just gonna say.
I've been
Me
holding
too.
off, but
Yeah.
it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
So I sprayed a little bit of cleaner in here. We're gonna clean the bottom of this battery tray up. This battery is significantly smaller and physically in size, and we are going to use these spacers, these foam dampers. So I'm gonna clean this up real quick. We're gonna let that dry, and we'll put the adhesive in. Jarrett and I already figured that we need 1 thick pad on the bottom, 2 thin pads on the sides. We're gonna hook her in and see how she does.
Yep. And that's gonna keep the battery from bouncing around or moving around at all, which is, you don't want any movement with your battery for sure. There we go.
Oh yeah.
It's cool, right? See, and then he's got a little bed to sleep on. Now we got a happy battery. So we're marking everything because we're gonna trim these so that they fit perfect for the next owner. And this is the kind of stuff people think swapping a battery, oh, that takes 5 minutes. No, not if you do it right, it doesn't. So check it out, there's a little bed for the battery right there. Now we can slide her right on in there.
It's actually just perfectly tight.
Look at that.
Look,
No vibration, no movement. And then once we pull the rubber piece over and hook it in, it'll be all nice and tidied up.
you got extra room here for all your cocaine or whatever you'd like to store in there.
Except you put the plus on the wrong side.
We'll turn it. If you guys watched one of the earlier episodes, I needed a tool that was kind of like a U-shaped hook, and I made this out of an old screwdriver so we can hook and unhook the battery strap. Makes it really easy.
And in this
because
huge-
my sausage fingers don't fit in there.
In this big ass garage, we actually found it. All right, battery's all in and secured. Look at that, guys. It doesn't go anywhere.
Nice and tight. The foam pads are on the side. These terminals were sticking up just a hair because the offset of the hole is different, so we did have to bend them down, but everything's nice and tight. The cover's on, and
Here we go. Let's see if he fires up. I think you have to hold the clutch. So quick. Yes. It's alive.
boom.
Actually, I'll let you guys know. We are going to be at the Pennsylvania Auto Show Saturday. What day is it?
27.
January 27th. Me, Christina, Dado, and Nia. And we're all going to be there at the Ducati booth with Kaups Ducati. So if you guys want to come out and hang out with us, we will be there. Teens will be signing autographs
No, I
and
won't.
taking photos.
No, I won't
So
be.
make sure to come out and say hi, and it'll be a lot of fun. So she's going to get that seat on, and we're going to keep rocking and rolling. Once again, we got a big old fire going. I think you might have put a little too much wood in there, man. Oh my God.
You can never have enough wood.
It's 26 degrees outside. It went from 60 yesterday to 26 today. It was raining and storming last night and then snowing this morning. It's freaking craziness out here. At least it did wash the roads off, but check out the temperature difference. 35 degrees outside, 76 in here. The ladies are sweating. I don't know why Teens isn't in the bathing suit. Look at her, she's miserable. What do you feed your dog? She's
I gotta check
miserable.
your ears.
Oh, we got a smile out of her. Okay, so next we're gonna do levers. Which one do you want to start with? This one or the brake?
Doesn't matter.
This is the brake. I ride bikes. But we're gonna do the levers next. Look how much better that looks. ET phone home. We have a surprise coming for you guys. All of these silver parts are gonna be gone. I hope you're excited. This bike's gonna be
We're gonna spray paint them.
stealth mode. We're spray painting all of it. Hot pink?
Hot pink, brought to you by yours truly.
This is what happens. Yeah, that's why it's not called Christina Customs.
I hate the color pink. It's a joke.
I know you do. So now we're pulling off the clutch lever. We're gonna do that one first. Dado's got a little sausage wrench to go with the sausage fingers. All right, so we got that lever off, just like that. Looks so weird without a lever on it. It's weird. We also covered up a little carbon fiber there with a little neon towel. And now he's taking a look at the difference here. Look at that. Jeez. Crazy. All right, so what are you doing here?
All right, factory lever has this brass bushing in there, and it had some grease on it, but it was really dirty and nasty because, well, that's what happens. So what I always do, and you guys don't have to do this, but I like to put anti-seize on it. It makes it move a lot smoother, and it'll keep this from wearing down. So I just coat it a little bit, and then we'll drop it in. And I'll just clean everything when it's done because this silver crap will get all over everything. See?
Yeah. Swapping the clutch cord.
Clutch cord, really?
What is it called? What's it called?
A clutch lever with a cable.
It's a clutch cable cord.
It's not a cable cord.
It's a clutch cable cord.
Tell them how you say oil change.
Grease and oil change.
Grease and oil change. I don't know what he's greasing.
I grease everything. All right, what's going on over here?
You know, the manager's been really hard at work, so I gotta give him like a rock
Sleeping?
treat.
He's
Yeah.
been hard at work
Hey,
sleeping?
sit.
Look at him.
Come on, sit.
He hates.
Give me a handshake.
Oh, what a good boy. Dozy, you're the best. Say hi to YouTube, Dozy. He had to smell it first.
He's out.
And he's out. Nope, there's some balls for you. All right, so I told Dado to quit being a little bitch and push that thing in there.
I'm trying to like freak him out by saying nothing fits, and he's starting to get used to it. The greatest part about motorcycle customization series is when something really doesn't fit. He asks me 50 times, "Are you sure?"
Are
I'm
you
like,
sure?
"Yeah, not
Because he
kidding."
fucks with me so much. We got it in. Hold on, show him real quick how it looks. Are you tightening it down?
Yeah, give me a second. Some of us got to work, Jared.
I know, I'm sorry. Usually in the middle. It's
Yeah,
somewhere
and then
up.
here you can see that there's a little bit of slack on the clutch. I'm actually gonna take just a little more out. There we go. Yeah.
And then
All right.
put it in the middle.
There's the whole way out,
So that's
right?
like teen's hands.
Yeah, this is like tiny, and sausage fingers. And then
Somewhere in the middle is where I keep it.
the middle's probably perfect.
But look at that pool, guys. Good God. Feel that, teens?
Would you just look at it?
Feel that. Doesn't that feel good? As she's sitting over there on the computer eating chips.
I'm not eating chips. I've yet to open them.
Hey, if that ass goes, I'm gone. YouTube
Fine,
heard
I'll
it
find
first.
someone else.
YouTube heard it first.
There's a line of guys. I can find someone
Oh,
else.
burn! Nia, what do you think of the new black grips?
I like them.
You like black, huh?
Black is so nice.
Yeah. She likes the black in her hand. All right, we're moving on to the brake, front brake. And always using our MagPro mats. Shout out to MagPro. Magpro.shop for all your MagPro needs.
Ryan, where are you at? You haven't visited in
Yeah,
a while,
Ryan's
buddy.
supposed to be here. He's not here.
That is softer than mine.
What do you mean soft?
Like it's easier to like
To pull.
pull
Thank you.
in than mine.
That's what we said, and this one said, Bird Nose
Yeah.
said, no, it's not.
Teens, go feel mine.
Look at her. I bust
feel
on her when she
mine.
has.
She wants you to
Burnout
feel
is the
it.
one making you money. So
Whoa!
Not with that shirt, you're not.
Burned. What are you up to here?
Factory lever,
Yep.
aftermarket lever. Factory parts, aftermarket parts. So we have a bushing, which I'm gonna lube. All right. Don't laugh, Jared.
Thanks for mentioning that.
Here's a pivot part, and it comes with 2 pins. I don't know if you remember from the Ducati series, but there's 2 different size pins. I can guarantee you that the black pin, which is awkwardly smaller than a white pin, that will go on. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna reuse some parts here. I think.
OEM parts.
Finish it! Is it all gone?
Take 14.
Sorry.
She can't help herself. Look, as soon as I go get a bag of chips, look who's here. Did he already eat that bone?
Uh-huh.
He already dominated that bone. What a beast.
Good boy.
Weekender barbecue chips by Middlesworth. So here's a fact for you guys. Pennsylvania actually has more local brands of chips than any other place in the whole world. Pretty freaking cool.
What?
It's the only reason I would ever say living in Pennsylvania is semi-decent. Oh God, they smell like
offended by
farts.
that.
They smell like potato farts. These are so good though. Try them out, guys. You'll love them. So guys, we're sitting over there eating chips, hanging out with Dozy, and I look at Dado and he's over here about to put that thing in here. He thought this was his damn press. He wasn't paying attention.
I wasn't. I almost used the Keurig as a
I
press.
was like, Dado, are you about to use that as a press? He looks down and he's like, wait a minute. Christina goes, hey Dado, do you have any tapes we can close these these chips up? Who has this much tape?
Dado.
Dado does. Dado has it.
Dado smash.
Wow, it's a nice apartment you
This is that shit we always reference.
Okay.
Dozer.
Oh, that's Dozer. Look at him. Look at that face. Look, you just your cutest booty. All right, so Dado's been hard at work here, lubing stuff, and I'm not sure what he's really doing, but oh, when he slides shit in there, it just looks so good. Look at that. Oh my God. So is that all prepped and ready?
It's ready to be put
We
on.
can wipe it down and put it in.
That's right.
Sickness. What are you doing there?
Trying to line this up so
Lining
it
things up.
presses in there, but it's not pressing in
Do you
there.
need a Keurig?
Oh, wait. Dickhead. You're a dickhead.
Wow. Would you just look at it? Just look at how good that looks. So rizoma grips, bar ends, levers, blacked out, super black stealth mode. So after we got it all put together, we realized, let me show. Get in there. That stupid little rubber part got smushed in there, so now we have to take the whole lever back apart again and do it all over again. Hashtag, I don't have any hashtags for that. All right, so that's how it's supposed to look. See that right there? Beautiful. Guys, since Dozer's such a great manager, I just wanted to show him some love.
Oh gosh.
Dozy!
83 pounds of.
He's such a
Look at
beast,
him.
look at him.
How is it, buddy? Oh, you've got some bone left in your.
He can't even breathe, poor guy. You could do some serious weightlifting with this guy. Look at him.
Do some squats.
Sorry about that, bud. Sorry about that.
He's like, that's coming
You know
out of
who,
the check.
hey, now you know who can manhandle you. He liked it. Look, he has an ears butt. Dado made, got the levers on, both sides. Brake lever with just a tiny, tiny bit of slack in it, so they're not dragging. Clutch lever feels, dude, these feel so good, guys. Honestly, I'm gonna be putting these on my next bike. Actually, I think my next bike comes with professional levers, but anywho. Yeah, I love it. Fully adjustable for whoever the new owner is. If you have small hands, big hands, little guy hands, everything in between, you can adjust them. They feel absolutely incredible. Probably save some weight as well, and they look amazing as well. So next we're gonna finally freaking mount this reservoir that's been hanging up here like a ding dong. But I think the reservoir mount we got doesn't actually fit, so it's time for Dado to do some fabrication. Stay tuned.
Teens was supposed to put this together,
Hey,
and
you
she
didn't
failed
tell me.
miserable.
You didn't tell me.
Okay. So I'm just gonna assemble this. Make sure it doesn't fly off while we're cutting, and if it does, Jerk's gonna get hit.
Blame the Keurig.
Blame the Keurig.
Nia said, Dado, I know you haven't eaten anything today, so I heated up some weenies
Smells
for
like
you.
what dog?
Look at this, they look like fingers.
A little weird.
And,
Oh, look at
and
Dozer, he's
and all
right
of a
up.
sudden, Dozer's awake now. How funny do I look right now? You guys can tell how small my head is. Look at how this shit.
How big dog
Look how
head
funny
is.
this looks. Look at Teens and I have the same size head.
No. I feel like mine's bigger than yours.
Is it really?
I
How
don't know.
about Dado's head?
Yeah. Look at this thing. Those look like little tiny. Look at him.
I think Dozer has his beat though.
Dozer has his beat, his big ass head. Look at him. Dozy.
So I'm gonna chop this right at this line, and I'm gonna shape it, and then we'll test fit it before I drill the hole.
What he said.
Now this piece will sit in here. Obviously that'll be cleaned up there. All right, and then the reservoir will sit right like that. Now I'll keep bending it until it's straight.
Perfect.
Once it's straight, we'll be good at rock and roll.
All right, moment of truth. Let's see if Dado can hit the mark.
Is this new?
There we go.
Looks nice.
I like it. Let's go take a look. For my filmer, and they're over here doing God knows what.
It feels so good.
Hey, you pop those shirts off and then we got a video.
Jarrett, this is why they get demonetized. This is why.
So we realized that OEM bolts don't fit, but luckily we had Panigale bolts, so we actually used a bolt from the Panigale. Oh shit. To mount this, and look at how badass that looks. So Dado actually rerouted the cables underneath that. It fits perfectly in there. Look at that. And then that's mounted completely straight. And look at how good that looks. That is one clean mounting job right there, man.
That's
Good
what
job.
she said.
Good job, man. So we got some neighbors that stopped by, and I figured we were gonna crank it up for them because we also wanted to check the brake light switch and all that kind of stuff, make sure it all works. So let's make sure it's in neutral. There we go. Brake work. Ready? Brake work. Dozer doesn't like that. There you go.
What's the matter, boys?
We found a solution for when we turn the bike on.
Can we turn the bike on now, Dozer?
Look at him!
Is it okay now?
Is it good now, Dozer? You good, bud? Look, he doesn't want to move. He's like, I'm not moving anywhere.
What are you doing to me?
All right, let's see if he minds now. No problem. No problem. We're good to go. So there you go, guys. That's the end of this episode. We got the beautiful rizoma levers installed. We got the Triumph official reservoir mounted with the custom bracket fabrication thanks to Dado. And we also got that lightweight Shirai battery, lithium-ion battery installed as well. I'm really excited. We were actually just chatting about the weight loss that we've had on this bike. I'm thinking probably somewhere in the range of 25 to 30 pounds. So I'm thinking street weight with fluids and everything, you're probably looking at 400 pounds around there for a 675. And we're hoping to get about 125 pounds once we do the Power Commander and custom tune in the next episode.
The only thing that is left that we wish we could do is carbon, because that would reduce weight as well, but we'll see what happens.
Maybe we have a surprise for you in that department too.
Maybe.
So I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure if you want to support and be a part of this series, Campisi Customs on Patreon. It's always the first link in the description below. Hit a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video, subscribe for more, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Ready for this? Right underneath it. Oh!